आपसे बेहतर कोई नहीं जानता what it feels like to be in that position जिसमें हम अभी visuals पे देख रहे थे रोहित शर्मा just tears in his eyes and looking around and couldn't quite believe what was happening. Process नहीं हो पा रहा था उस time पे, but his family was there, all the media were there and everybody was just surrounding him. He was the most important man in that stadium at that time. कैसा feel कर रहे होंगे रोहित शर्मा?
नहीं,
because it means so much to them as a nation.
इस वक्त तो स्काई हाई होंगे वो बिल्कुल. और जिस तरह उन्होंने खुद ये मेंशन किया कि ये अभी ये सिर्फ इस टूर्नामेंट में नहीं है, ये पिछले 3-4 साल से इस तरह आ रहे हैं. और ये देखिए रोहित शर्मा की एक अच्छी बात ये थी कि उन्होंने बैक किया, विराट को बैक किया, सूर्य कुमार को बैक किया, जहाँ जहाँ भी उनको ज़रूरत पड़ी उन्होंने प्लेयर्स को बैक किया. और उन्होंने जब भी वो स्टेटमेंट उनके मतलब बात होती है तो आप वो ये बार बार कह रहे हैं, आप उनके लिए बात कर रहे हैं, कमाल करते हो. इस तरह की स्टेटमेंट जब आप अपने प्लेयर के लिए देते हो, उसको उनको बैक करते हो, तो फिर एग्जैक्टली इसी तरह होता. और बारहा जब भी उनसे विराट कोहली की बात हुई तो उन्होंने कहा विराट कोहली के मुताबिक बात, उनके मुताबिक बात कर रहे हैं, अभी देखें क्या होता है. और सडनली उन्होंने किया. तो देखिए ये सिर्फ ये एक टूर्नामेंट की बात नहीं है, ये बेसिकली ये 4-5 जो टूर्नामेंट्स ये खेलते हुए आ रहे हैं, ये वहाँ की बात है. और वो डिज़र्व करते थे, वो डिज़र्व इसलिए करते थे कि उन्होंने एक टीम ऐसी बनाई जिसमें वो सिर्फ विराट की तरफ नहीं देख रहे थे, रोहित शर्मा की तरफ नहीं देख रहे थे, जस्ट बुमराह की तरफ नहीं देख रहे थे. अगर आप इनकी टीम में देखें तो वो एक कैच सूर्य कुमार यादव का, फिर उसके बाद वो एक विकेट जो कि 17th ओवर की फर्स्ट बॉल पे क्लासन का आउट होना. तो ये जब मेच्योर टीम होती है आपके पास और उसमें बहुत सारे मैच विनर्स होते हैं तो वो अपना पार्ट अदा करते हैं. तो मेरे ख्याल से और क्रेडिट गोज़ टू रोहित शर्मा और उनकी मैनेजमेंट को, राहुल द्रविड़ को बहुत ज़्यादा इसमें क्रेडिट जाता है कि उन्होंने वो एक ऐसा बंच ऑफ प्लेयर उन्होंने इकट्ठे किए जिसमें जब प्रेशर पड़ते हैं तो सीनियर प्लेयर परफॉर्म करते हैं, और जब उनको एग्जीक्यूशन होती है, जब उनको बहुत कुछ करना होता है तो उनके जो जूनियर प्लेयर्स हैं वो आते हैं और वंडर्स करते हैं. तो मेरे ख्याल से हेड्स ऑफ टू देम कि उन्होंने एक ऐसी टीम बिल्ड की है कि अगर वो इसी पैटर्न पे चलते रहेंगे तो बहुत सारे और जो है वो ट्रॉफी जो है ना उनके लिए मुंतज़िर है.
Marty, I don't think there was a dry eye on the field. This meant so much to them, and credit to them for pulling themselves out of a really sticky situation, because honestly, hands up, I think that South Africa very nearly ran away with it when it was 20 off 20 and they were cruising it in with only 4 wickets down. What was your impression on, I guess, the turning point for India? How they dug themselves out of that hole?
I guess you could say at that point it was South Africa's game to lose, and that's exactly what happened. They were cruising. They should have won. They should have taken it to the last 2 overs with only maximum 5 wickets down. Those 2 quick wickets in there really just stunted the rest of the chase really. And then obviously Bumrah coming back in and taking a couple there and not going for many runs in those last couple of overs that he bowled. It was he bowled extremely well. Credit to India, they stuck at it, they hung in there, and obviously the last over, Surya Kumar Yadav with a clutch catch on the boundary that could have turned, could have changed if he didn't get a hand on it, or if it had gone for 6 or anything like that. So, you think about those things. If that had gone for 6, 10 or 5, Miller going strong, what happens from there? It's a completely different story. But
I mean, that's the biggest catch of his career, right? Imagine what was going through his head as that ball was coming towards the boundary. Pressure makes diamonds, and Sky has been so good with the bat that who'd have thought his fielding would have been one of the turning points today. It was
a clutch catch, as I said, and not many people would have held their nerve and made the play. I mean, he only had inches to work with on the boundary and tiptoed round it to be able to stay inside the field of play, throw the ball up, step out, come back in, and he did it to absolute perfection. So hell of a catch.
Your reactions on the match, you predicted India would lift the trophy. They have done that. But were you at all surprised by how the match went down in terms of the players and how easily South Africa could have walked away with the trophy?
No, 100%. They actually done an amazing job by reaching the final, first of all. I think a very proud moment for South African cricket. And at the same time, I think the guys, all of them, African guys, I think they've done a wonderful job. I mean, like, they have given a run for the money. Literally, Indian was just panicking when the Klaasen was out there. And they literally won the game, and it took the game away from them. And had Klaasen stayed there for another 2 overs, the game would have been over. But Indians were panicking, for sure. And I thought at times that, I hope there is no bad luck happens to South Africa. And I was kept on saying to my manager, I said, listen, all we need is just a bit of bad luck for South Africa. Otherwise, they're just running away with the game now. So what else could have stopped them right now, right here? What else could have stopped them? There comes Hardik Pandya with the slower one. Klaasen is gone. So India, as Rohit Sharma mentioned, that it's the process that he talks about. He's that a lot of thinking that he's went into the to the process that he had for the last 3-4 years has been very painful. His whole beard turned black to white, and that through process. And I think it's just not only this World Cup alone. It is the World Cup that they lost last year that has taken a toll out of him, and the one before that they've been in the finals, they've been in the semi-final, they were down and about, they're investing tons of money. Literally, $1.5 billion went in from Indians into that tournament and playing on top of that such a great cricket, and by not winning it at the same time, that becomes a very, very embarrassing as Indians. But I think it's well-deserved win for Rohit Sharma. I'll be very honest with you. If anybody deserves this trophy, I think it was only Rohit Sharma. And God has honored him